Feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony alongside, and our sideline reporter tonight, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Well, thank you very much. Now, the NBA has accepted that this is an era of player movement. Commissioner Adam Silver says the data shows that superstars moving isn't necessarily a bad thing because it allows situations to change. Teams that may not be in a competitive position hope that they can sign one of those players. And as we know, Kevin, hope springs eternal.
It always does. It keeps the fans involved and looking for more. David, thanks. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Up front, it's Williamson at the 4 and Valanciunas at the 5. Brandon Ingram's out there with C.J. McCollum. And it's Jones in at the 3. And for the Hornets, the big men on the floor. It's Washington and Plumlee. All out there with Hayward. And it's Oubre in at the small forward position.
This Pelicans team is interesting because they haven't been fully healthy. If they can keep everyone healthy, they can be a force.
Tip-off goes to Charlotte. And the pass to Hayward. Back to Oubre. Over Jones. Oubre can't get it to go. Health is at the top of the list, you're right. And about the Pelicans, Smitty, they've had some bad luck in recent years regarding injuries, haven't they?
Yes, starting with Zion, Kevin, out most of last year, it really hurt them. But they got a lot of leadership on this team. If they can pull it all together, they'll be fine.
And so the New Orleans Pelicans get the first points of the ballgame. Washington kicks to ball. 6 on the shot clock. Launches it. And Jones pulls it down. Hayward against Ingram. Here's Valanciunas. Up and in on the layup.
Gotta love the big man Valanciunas fighting for that extra chance, and he was rewarded for his effort.
Here's Charlotte now. 4-point game. Oubre outside. Ball with a wide open look. Charlotte again missing.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
To the inside. Valanciunas. No good there. And the Hornets now going the other way. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And it's Washington missing.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
Pass to Williamson. Stolen by Washington. Hayward outside. That one misses. Nice D from Valanciunas. For New Orleans, their last game, a loss to the Nets in Brooklyn. McCollum, no good.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
The Hornets have gone 0 of 5 here to start the game. Rough start for them. And Plumlee kicks to Oubre. It's a nice pass in here by Charlotte. Here's Hayward. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Love to see Gordon Hayward shake things up and get busy down inside. The defense really doesn't know what to do when he's down there other than hacking.
The Hornets shooting their first free throws of this game.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. During last offseason, the Hornets decided to part ways with their coach of the past 4 years.
Always a tough decision, and this is a critical time for Charlotte. They've got a tremendous young core. They think their time is now, and they want to make a bold move with the new hire.
Hayward hits them both. It's still early in the season, and teams are still trying to figure out rotations. Greg, what's it like to play in a game like that tonight?
Well, for a lot of these guys, Kevin, it's all about jockeying for position, making an argument for minutes. You want to earn the trust of your coaches.
Williamson. Hornets with the rebound, and there's the call on Zion Williamson. That is his first foul of the game. The Hornets trail. Ball, the pass to Oubre. Back to Ball. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Charlotte again missing. Here's McCollum. He kicks it to Williamson. Shoots over Ball. And there's Williamson on the assist by McCollum. Williamson's got his second basket of the night. And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Ball, the pass to Oubre. Here's Ball. No points in the game yet for him. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
Now here's McCollum. Hooked away. Ball feeling it out a bit. Hayward on the wing. Another shot, and the rejection by Valanciunas.
Valanciunas, he's got that long wingspan. You saw it right there on that play.
Here's Williamson. No good on the shot. And Charlotte will come the other way. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
You know what it is? That's good advanced scouting. They knew what they were in for, and they were ready. I'm not sure if he was trying to show off or what, but when you're that open, you got to go straight to the basket. The fadeaway was clearly a bad choice.
Now here's McCollum. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Nets in Brooklyn. Here's Jones. Valanciunas trying to free himself up, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Steve, last season the Pelicans showed signs of progress over previous years.
Well, Kevin, securing their highest finish in 3 years. Yeah, I definitely call that solid progress. And I think this team could be on track to only get better.
And that one falls for Jones. And so Jones nails both of them. Now, here's Ball. He picked up 18 points in their last win against San Antonio. Oubre passes to Washington. Hayward against Ingram. Outside, Ball. 5 to shoot. Back to Hayward from outside the arc. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds in the game.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Cullen passes to Valanciunas. Plumlee with the rebound.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Oubre with it. Now defended by McCollum. And there's the call on Jones. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Terry Rozier's checked in for the Hornets. And a change for the Pelicans. Nancy's checked in for Williamson. And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
McCollum against Ball.
Yeah, that's got them over the limit with a lot of time still left. They're going to have to tone it down, or they may end up giving up a lot of free throws here. And after winning the 2021 Rookie of the Year, LaMelo Ball was even better his sophomore campaign. He continues to grow his game.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Ball. And for LaMelo Ball's second year, Greg, where did you see him improve the most?
I think taking on more of a scoring load. Ball's points per game were significantly up. But LaMelo also improved his three-point and free throw shooting numbers. So rounding out that offensive game will be important.
Now here's McCollum. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Ingram outside. Fires the three. And the Pelicans get it back. Here's Valanciunas. Oh, he misses the dunk.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
The Pelicans trail. Here's McCollum. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
After spending almost a decade in Portland, McCollum has adjusted well to playing in his new surroundings.
You know, GA, he's a fantastic player when he's out on the floor. Missed a lot of games over the last 3 years. But when he's feeling right, he is a nightmare to defend.
The throw good, McCollum. And the way C.J. McCollum, Greg, can get a shot up while moving, that's a big part of his game, isn't it?
Yeah, very few players can shoot as well as McCollum on the run. Applies for his pull-up jumpers or when he's falling out of bounds. McCollum, one of the best in the league at it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Nick Richards. He's checked in for Plumlee. Jones comes in for P.J. Washington. Daniels, he's checked in for Kelly Oubre. And it's Cody Martin in for Ball.
Led the league in percentage from the line a few years ago. C.J. McCollum dialed in.
Martin against McCollum. Martin with it. 6 to shoot. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Alvarado passes to McCollum. And no good. Good work defensively by Martin.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
They get it back, and Jones shines it home.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
So here's Murphy after the basket by Charlotte. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. Charlotte's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Outside, Martin. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And here's New Orleans now, trailing by 2. McCollum outside. Nance finds McCollum for 3. Nance, no good. Charlotte shooting well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. Snatched up, Richards. And that one is off. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Alvarado passes to Nance. McCollum outside. Some nice passing here by New Pass to Murphy. Clock at 6. And Nance kicks to Murphy. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Martin. Got a hand on it, and they get it back. Here's Richards. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. And the Hornets lead by 4. And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Hernan Gomez is checked in for New Orleans. Pelicans trail by 4. Here's Alvarado. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Murphy. Hernan Gomez in the corner. A three-pointer off the mark.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Now, here is Martin. His last outing, he had 8 points. Here's McDaniels. It's tipped. They recover it. The Hornets have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. And the second free throw, good. Now McCollum. The pass to Hayes. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Here's Martin. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Passes it to Richards. Now Rozier. Driving in. Over Alvarado. Here's Jones. Lays it up off the glass. Jones has got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Pass to Murphy. Here's Alvarado. Down low. Trying to get something going. And that one, good. Hornets leading by 5. 1:32 left in the first quarter. Got a piece of it. The kick out to Rozier. Offensive rebound. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Hornets lead by 7.
I like the efficiency here. 3 out of 4 shooting, just taking what the defense gives him.
Here's Alvarado. Dishes to McCollum. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
So skilled at drawing contact. I like when C.J. McCollum plays with aggression.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
That one is off. He hits the second from the line. So Rozier will bring it up for the Hornets. 6-point lead. Pass to Jones. McDaniels with the ball. The pass to Rozier.
Oh, no, he's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there. And for Terry Rozier, all of his efficiency numbers are way up the last couple of years. Here's a guy who's just 37% from the field during his time in Boston.
No good on the second free throw.
Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
Inside. And the basket by Murphy.
Such an effective playmaker. You got to be impressed with CJ's ability to hit open teammates.
Passes to McDaniels. Kicks it to Martin. Charlotte moving the ball around. And the shot goes in. Jones has got 8 points.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
Here's McCollum. And the rebound goes to Martin. Pass to Rozier. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Back to the action in just a minute. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What stands out to you guys from the Hornets in this one?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yes, you know this, GA. Back in our day, and any day really, if you don't block out somebody, you will sit down.
Pelicans trail by 7. They've got Jones. LaMelo Ball is out there with Hayward. Then it's Plumlee, and it's Oubre in at the 3 spot. So that's who Charlotte starts the second with. Here's Alvarado. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
And they pick up 2. Alvarado's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Pelicans. That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
Plumlee, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Jonas Valanciunas. Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, yeah, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times, but you really just tried to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
The first free throw is good. Williamson is checked in for Jackson Hayes. And he makes the first but misses the second. Smitty, the talented Larry Nance, has a very complete game, doesn't he?
He does. He does a little bit of everything for this team. Scores, rebounds, passes, defends. Kevin, he's such an excellent role player.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws. Hornets leading by 4. Hayward outside. Back to Ball. Hayward passes to Oubre. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Oubre has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Alvarado. Pass to Nance. Now Williamson. Shoots over Oubre, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Oubre kicks to Hayward. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
That's an area where Hayward has really improved, earning trips to the line.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And their last game, a tight win, and it was the success at the foul line that played a huge part in it, and he was probably the deciding factor.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
And how about the winning mindset Hayward brings to this team? He's done it at every level, just goes out and competes.
Charlotte making a switch here. Washington's checked in. Hayward hits them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Pelicans trail by 9. Here's Alvarado. Nance outside. Valanciunas passes to Ingram. Shot clock at 6. Here's Williamson. From down in the low post, it goes. Williamson's got 6.
Because of Zion's strength and explosiveness, he's nearly unguardable around the rim.
Hayward outside. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Valanciunas has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. That's tipped. Umley with the steal. Fast break now for Charlotte. Ball's running. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, we know the Pelicans made that trade to bring in C.J. McCollum. He says, I think it's a match made in heaven. I'm happy to be here. The cool part is that I haven't had to make any real adjustments. The way I play is the right way. Kevin, back to you.
Well, and he's completely changing teams mid-season. Tough thing to do, but he is a veteran that can certainly handle it. Ball in his hands, good things usually happen. Hey, David, thank you for that story. Charlotte leading by 5. Ball, the pass to Hayward. Oubre outside. Back to Hayward. It's not going to go for him. Some solid defense from Ingram. To the inside. Stolen by Washington. Oubre inside the three-point line. And that one goes long. Pelicans trail by 5. Ingram with it. Now guarded by Ball. The pass to Ingram. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. New Orleans making a switch here. Jones is checked in. For Charlotte, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Ball kicks to Washington. And he lobs it up, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And there's one aspect of the game LaMelo's not going to ignore, keeping his teammates involved and the offense working as a unit.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Here's Alvarado. Ingram outside. Jones looking for an opening. Williamson dishes to Jones. Great D that time from Oubre. Charlotte leading by 7. A clear look for Ball. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Hayward against Ingram. Up top, Nance. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Plumlee's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Hayward with the ball. He's picked up by Nance.
And the team has gotten it done here in spite of his performance. Still 0 from the field.
Passes it to Alvarado. Stolen by Ball. And that'll be Charlotte as it goes out of bounds. Hornets retain possession. The Hornets have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Pass to Hayward. And here's Oubre. And good that time. Oubre's got the lead up to 11 now for the Hornets.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity. And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Oubre against Jones. Oubre, good.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
Here's Alvarado. Pass to Jones. Williamson with it. He's covered by Washington. And the foul on Larry Nance Jr. That's foul number 2 for him. Martin's checked in for Gordon Hayward. Charlotte leading by 11. Outside, Ball. He dishes it to Plumlee. Herman Gomez grabs the miss.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Jones, no luck. And there's the call on Jones. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Hornets making a change here. McDaniels checked in. Ball against McCollum. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Passes it to Hernan Gomez. Second shot opportunity. The shot that time not on target. Plumlee with some nice D. And the call will be against Hernan Gomez. That's foul number 2 for him. Nick Richards. He's checked in for the Hornets. And the Pelicans also making a change. Murphy's checked in. Outside, Martin. Six on the shot clock. Tries from 16. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Hernan Gomez has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Baseline try. Excellent D there from Ball.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
And there's the pass to McDaniels. Plumlee with it. Charlotte moving it around. There's Ball with the 3. Connects from 3-point range. Ball's got 9.
And Ball continues to show he can drain threes. The defense must adjust or he is going to keep doing damage.
It's deflected, and he gets it back. It's Ingram on the wing, covered by Martin. Ingram kicks to Murphy. Plumlee with the steal. Here's Martin. Good work defensively by Jones. Pelicans trail by 14. Plumlee with the steal. From 13, it's deflected, and they're able to recover. And that one's good, Richards. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Charlotte.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
Rozier, he's checked in for Plumlee. And New Orleans also making a change. Hayes is checked in. And for the Pelicans, they're shooting about 26% out there. They need to get a better look. McCollum passes to Jones. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists tonight. Hornets leading by 13. Outside Martin. Ball up top. Defended by Jones. Ball with the bucket.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's McCollum. He kicks it to Murphy. Passes to Jones. 6 to shoot. Now here's McCollum. And that one barely misses as he draws contact. 2 free throws coming up.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. And he's good on the second. Charlotte's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Murphy against Martin. Back to ball. Shoots. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
Yeah, sometimes the matchups just aren't in your favor no matter what you do. And it seems like your opponent does it better.
You know, they were reacting rather than dictating. I thought they played scared all night.
And Hayes throws it down.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. So it's the Hornets now. The Pelicans make their last shot to the middle. Here's Richards. Not going to go that time. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. 1:53 left in the first half. Here's McCollum. Off with the layup.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots.
Now, here's Ball. He's got 11. And here's McCollum. And that comes off the assist by Jones. McCollum's got 6 points.
Gliding down the lane, McCollum with the hard finish.
And here's Rozier. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. At one point, they led by 16. Martin against Murphy. Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. McCollum outside. 50 seconds left to play in the first half. Got a piece of it, and they get it back. The second chance effort. And another shot. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
They did a better job of getting it inside in that first. They've lost some of that physical edge here.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the Hornets making a change here. Jones is checked in. Free throw good. Hernan Gomez. Charlotte leading by 9. Pass to Rozier. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
And we continue to see Rozier taking on more responsibility offensively. Nice finish inside.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Pass to Hernangomez. Back to McCollum. The tray. Second chance shot. No good from Hernangomez.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
McDaniels. Hernangomez grabs the miss. Hernangomez has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Hornets. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Big-time play throughout the first half for LaMelo Ball. He had 13 points, 2 steals, and 2 assists. He's really stood out for them to this point. Shaq, your thoughts on the Hornets?
Their efforts in the paint have really paid dividends. It's been a focus on not so much for them. That's been the difference in the game.
Kenny, let's get your opinion on New Orleans.
Whatever they're trying to do on offense, it ain't working. If they have any chance of coming back in this one, they're going to have to be more methodical in their approach. Talent without discipline will never result in sustained success.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for
folks.
joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. So for New Orleans right now, up front it's Williamson at the 4 and Valanciunas at the 5. Brandon Ingram's out there with C.J. McCollum, and it's Jones in at the 3 slot. And the shot is good. The Hornet lead has been cut down to 8 on the bucket from McCollum. McCollum's gone 50% from the arc, 1 of 2.
And there had been so much talk about Zion wanting out of New Orleans. That was all put to rest this past summer. Zion signing a loaded extension to keep him with the Pelicans for the next handful of years.
And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That'll be his second foul of the game. Charlotte leading by 8. Ball dishes to Hayward. Back to Ball. Down low. And then Washington with the dunk.
And the passing ball displays night in and night out is impressive. He takes pride in his ability to facilitate.
Now here's Jones. Now the pass to Valanciunas. Stolen by Ball. Plumlee with it. Now defended by McCollum. Here's Washington. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. For Charlotte, they have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far. Second free throw, no good. Pelicans trail by 11. Tipped away. Ingram outside. McCollum outside. Back to Ingram. Just 4 to shoot. And slam dunk by Ingram.
With that impressive wingspan, Brandon Ingram can sure make plays above the rim.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Ball kicks to Oubre. Back to Ball. Passes it to Hayward. From deep. Pelicans pull it in. Valanciunas has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Ingram attacking. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Look how Ingram just bursts inside, disrupting the D and carving out a path to the dunk.
Hornets leading by 7. Ball with it. Jones covering. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Jones has got 7 points in the game.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Charlotte. Kicks it to Plumlee. Oubre passes the ball. Now here's Hayward. He's covered by Ingram. At the top of the key, Plumlee. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
The Hornets have made 10 of their 14 tries at the free throw line in the game. That free throw missing.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Good on the second free throw. Here's McCollum. 9 points in the game so far. The dish to Williamson. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And that one, good.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Ball, the pass to Hayward. Lets it go from 11. And again, the Hornets missing.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now here's McCollum. Ingram dishes to McCollum. Shoots over Ball. They get the rebound. And the shot is good. The Hornet lead has been cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Williamson.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Oubre kicks the ball. Back to Oubre. Hayward outside. Three-pointer. Pelicans with the rebound. Valanciunas has got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Now, here's Washington. 5 points in the game. That one falls.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
McCollum against Plumlee. Williamson trying to free himself up. No good from Valanciunas. Here's Hayward. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And at a certain point, you just have to look to someone else to score for you.
Ingram attacking. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee.
A part of Ingram's game more and more is getting his points off the bounce.
And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Hornets.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And we also got to highlight how lackluster the opposition has been in terms of boxing out. This team is flat out bullying them on the offensive glass.
Smitty taking a look at Brandon Ingram. He is a very difficult matchup.
He is, Kevin. He scores in bunches, works well as a facilitator, and is capable of serving as a lead ball handler. Plus, with his length and skill set, he can play 1 through 4.
Both free throws, good for Ingram.
And you look at the way Ingram can get off a shot. When he gets to his spots, there's just no stopping him. Very few players can create like he can. Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Alvarado. Ingram outside. Valanciunas trying to free himself up, and it's Ingram missing. A creator indeed, and the name you always hear, Greg, with Ingram as a comparison, Kevin Durant.
And that's about as fair a comp as you'll find. Ingram is special with how he can rise up over defenders with that shot. It makes him a lethal weapon late in the game.
And then Washington with the dunk.
And once Rozier spots that hole in the defense, he just doesn't hesitate. Just sends the ball to an open shooter.
Now here's Ingram. He's got 8. Pass to Alvarado. To the left side wing. Here's Williamson. Here's Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Jonas Valanciunas, the big fella dominating in the paint.
Charlotte leading by 4. Outside, Martin. Back to Rozier. From past the arc. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Ingram passes to Nance. Here's Alvarado. Covered by Oubre. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries. And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Jones checked in for Charlotte. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for New Orleans. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, you may not know this, but Gordon Hayward was a 2-time Indiana State singles champion in tennis. He says, in high school, I was better at tennis than basketball, but I've always loved hoops more. Thankfully, I was able to grow throughout high school to get to the frame I have now. He has certainly filled out in the NBA. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, he sure has. He's been a terrific player to watch and follow. The injury is significant, but he continues on. David, thanks. And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game. That free throw good from Washington. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Pelicans trail by 3. Now here's Valanciunas. Pass to Alvarado. Oubre pulls it in. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. At one point, they led by 16. The pass to Martin. Lock at 6. Pass to Oubre. Shoots the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Oubre's got 10.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
Here's Alvarado. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got 3 assists in the game. Charlotte leading by 4. Outside, Martin. Pass to Oubre. Fires from deep. No good that time. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Alvarado passes to Valanciunas. It's good. Now just a 2-point Charlotte lead.
Valanciunas getting rewarded there for putting down a solid screen on the pick and roll.
Charlotte's gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the 3rd. Outside, Martin. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Some changes for Charlotte. Nick Richards comes in for Washington. And McDaniels subbed in for Jones. The Pelican shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Here's Alvarado. Rozier defending. Back to Valanciunas. Stolen by Martin. The 11-footer. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Here's Ingram. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. 10 points for him.
After a lackluster first half, he's taken charge offensively. We'll see how the defense responds.
Charlotte calls timeout.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
The Hornets have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Nance against Oubre. McDaniels passes to Martin. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Beyond the arc. The three-pointer is right on target. McDaniels got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Ingram deciding where to go with it. To the paint. Here's Alvarado. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Alvarado's got his third basket of the night right there. Charlotte has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Martin the pass to Richards. He kicks to Oubre. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Jonas Valanciunas. During his childhood, Hurricane Katrina forced Kelly Oubre Jr.'s family out, and they had to move.
And the Oubre family moving from New Orleans to Houston. Kelly saying he still thinks about the day his family left NOLA. Feels lucky they found a new home.
The first one falls. Plumlee is checked in for Nick Richards. And New Orleans also making a change. Murphy's checked in. And both free throws good for Oubre. Pelicans trail by 3. Ingram outside. Murphy with the ball. Hayes, no good. Oubre against Ingram. Oubre kicks to Martin. 1:53 left to play in the third. It's rebounded by Hayes. Pelicans shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Now Murphy. Pass to Valanciunas. Lets it go with the 3. They get it again.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
Martin the pass to Rozier. The shot off that time.
Frozen. Guy is just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Here's Ingram. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Tough inside. Ingram's got a lot of moves he can beat you with.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
Shoot 2.
And that one falls for Ingram.
With continued hard work, Brandon Ingram, in my opinion, has the talent and size and skill to be a top 10 player in this league.
LaMelo Ball, he's checked in for Martin. Herbert Jones, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Both free throws, good for Ingram.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
Now, here's Oubre. He's got 12. There's the pass to Rozier. McDaniels kicks to Ball. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Ball's got 15 points.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Here's Alvarado. Following the basket by LaMelo Ball. He's with it. Picked up by Rozier. Plumlee with the steal. Fast break now for Charlotte. Ball with the bucket. And now a 5-point Charlotte lead.
Playing at his tempo, his pace. He's been dialed in all night.
Here's Alvarado. 8 points for him. Passes it to Murphy. The shot, no good. Plumlee with some nice D. Hornets leading by 5.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And we've reached the end of the third. Hornets on top. They're up by 5. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hands. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The guard pair, Ball and Rozier. The big men on the floor. It's Washington and Plumlee. And it's Oubre in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Oubre against Jones. Feeds to McCollum. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
C.J. McCollum is so crafty at finding ways to capitalize inside. What a play.
Here's Ball. Oubre outside. And here is Ball. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far. McCollum against Ball. Pass to Washington. 5 on the clock. Fires from 14. They get it back.
His defensive instincts off the chain. Zion's able to read and react to his opponent.
Ingram against Rozier. And the jam by Larry Nance.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Pass to Oubre. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That's his third foul of the game. The pass to Ball. Charlotte moving it around. A shot missing. Good work defensively by Jones. Here's Ingram with the drive and slam dunk by Ingram.
He's very long and slender frame, Brandon Ingram, but very effective at attacking the rim.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Outside, Ball. Passes to Oubre, and here's Plumlee. Covered by Williamson. Kept alive. Tries again. Misses the layup.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
Charlotte in the lead. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Nance. And he can't get the first one. And the Hornets making a change here. Hayward's checked in, and the Pelicans also making a change. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Larry Nance.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs him.
Now here's Jones. In the corner, it's Ingram. McCollum outside. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Rozier into the lane. And Jones sends it back. Ingram against Hayward to tie it up. And Ingram with the basket on the assist by McCollum. McCollum's got his 6th assist on the night.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Charlotte calls timeout. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, look, here's what Steve Clifford went over with his guys during the break. With this game still up for grabs, he told his team, hey, we're in position to take this one, guys. Let's stay focused and stay together, and we'll get it done. We'll see how it plays out, Kevin.
Thank you, David. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Rozier. And the Hornets miss again.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Inside, here's Ingram. Trains it from 9 feet away. Ingram's got 16 here in the second half.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Rozier, the pass to Hayward. Back to Rozier. Pass to Oubre. Washington with it. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by McCollum. Washington against Williamson. And here's Ingram from the arc. New Orleans with a fresh shot clock. A putback and staying with the play. Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got the lead up to 4 now for the Pelicans.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Tremendous composure on display. When they were down big, they did not panic. They just stuck with the game plan.
Now, here's Rozier. Over McCollum. Washington trying to break free. And that one hits back iron. Ingram outside. Pass to Jones. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for New Orleans.
What I love, and the coaching staff has to love, is the defense. They've really brought the energy with all these blocks we've seen in this one.
And just a great job converting those second chance points as well. They're having a great night getting those second and third shot opportunities.
And he makes the first.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
And so Jones nails both of them. Hornets trail by 6. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Oubre outside. Hayward against Ingram. Can they get it? Hayward can't hit.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Takes the 3. And Ingram the bucket on the assist by Jones. Ingram's got 21.
Whatever they did right in the first half defensively, we're not seeing it now.
And the pass to Hayward. Over Ingram. Hayward can't hit.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Here is Plumlee, following the score by New Orleans. Passes it to Washington. Over Williamson. And again, the Hornets missing. Pelicans leading by 11. Ingram attacking. And slam dunk by Ingram.
He's on a roll. Brandon Ingram believes he's one of the best scorers in this league, and he is showing it tonight.
Here's Rozier. Kicks to Oubre. Back to Rozier. Washington finds Oubre. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Rozier. Over McCollum. That one a little long.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Ingram passes to Valanciunas. Williamson trying to free himself up. Valanciunas, good. Valanciunas has got 6 points in the quarter.
I don't know what Coach told him at halftime, but he is shooting the lights out right now.
Hornets trail by 15. Down low, they could use a bucket. And there's the nice layup by Plumlee. Great game for him, double-double now. 10 points and 15 rebounds. Rozier against McCollum. Pass to Jones. Here's Valanciunas. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Plumlee's got his 16th rebound on the night. Oubre can't get it to go. Pelicans leading by 13. Here's McCollum. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Terry Rozier. Free throw good. McCollum. And so McCollum nails both of them. Some things change here in the league, but a little trash talk still seems, Steve, like a key component to the game. I'm having a hard time remembering. Did you partake in that?
I did, Kevin, but I didn't call it trash talk. We just talked, and you tried to get into your opponent's head. And also, for me, I played better when I was talking.
A powerful finisher, Oubre Jr. You deserve to get dunked on when you let him get inside.
Williamson against Washington. Fade away. Offensive rebound.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
A shot by Hayward, wide open. Off target from three-point range. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for New Orleans. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Williamson finds Jones. Up top, Valanciunas. Fires for 3. Plumlee with the rebound. Hornets trail by 13. Oubre passes to Hayward. Back to Oubre. And finished off by Oubre.
And this is why you gave Hayward big money, not just a score in this offense.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, C.J. McCollum.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
If he could only contribute like this for them every night, you can't overstate how much better it makes this team when he has a game like this. And on the road, no less. Pelicans leading by 11. Here's Alvarado. Left side, Jones. They get a hand on it. Oubre with the steal. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Oubre's got the ball. And stolen by Williamson. In the corner, it's Ingram. And Valanciunas kicks to Jones. Valanciunas passes to Alvarado. Back to Valanciunas. Just 5 to shoot. The 3. And it's Alvarado missing.
A key rebound there. But they can do a little better on the glass here down the stretch.
Hayward from outside. Pelicans pull it in.
Coming out of halftime, he wanted to start strong, yet the opposite happened.
Here's Jones. Knocked away. Hornets trail by 11. The pass to Ball. Charlotte moving the ball around. The shot's good from Plumlee.
High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
Here's Alvarado. Passes it to Jones. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. .139 left in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Ball. Can't hit that one. Jones with it. Pass to Ingram. They need this one. That shot is off. And the Hornets now going the other way. The kick out to Ball. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have the jump ball. So it's the Hornets now. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. .102 left to play in the final quarter. And Valanciunas kicks to Jones. Alvarado passes to Jones. Williamson in the post. Washington's on him. And again, no good by New Orleans. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
There is no let up in this man. He is doing everything in his power to keep this game close.
Here's Ingram. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Great to see Ingram forcing the issue. Dependable at finding ways to get to the stripe.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 9-point ball game here.
There's the knockout blow. No chance of getting up off the canvas now.
Here's Bouknight. No good with the triple. Martin against Ingram. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Here's Bouknight. And Bouknight slams it in.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
So New Orleans wins it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks very much. Here with C.J. McCollum. C.J., how did you pick this defense apart and find your teammates?
I just tried to be aggressive. I was coming up short in the first half, but I was getting where I wanted to go on the court. So based on the film, I was just trying to make the right passes, whether that be weak side or finding the big man rolling. And tonight they finished them.
Well, your work studied paid off, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.